Hi guys, today we have Arpit with us. He was living in the next room to us in our student hostel, and we studied together in our university. We did bachelors together, and we also experienced a lot of things together. Now in the end, he decided to go to Australia, I decided to go to Germany. So this was a nice opportunity to just ask him what is the studying atmosphere there, what is the cost of living, and I don't know, student jobs, why he decided to go there in the first place, and so on. Arpit, how is your experience there?
Okay, hi everyone. This is Arpit. I'm basically from Kurukshetra, Haryana. I came in Melbourne in August 2016. Me and Bharat, we did our bachelor's degree together in civil engineering. But here I decided to pursue the course of Masters in Construction and Infrastructure Management in Swinburne University here in Melbourne. Talking about the environment in the university, the students here are quite friendly, and most of the people that you find in the campus, they are quite helpful. If you go and ask anyone who's studying in your course, or you have the same unit as you, and you just go and ask them, like if you don't understand something about some certain subject, so they will be more than happy to help you. And people are mostly friendly, so it's like quite easy to make friends here. There is no such thing as like you are from any other different country, so we are not going to help you or something like that. So it's equality here. Melbourne is like completely multicultural, because people from, like, even if you just talk about India, people are there from South India, from East India, from the West, from the North. So it's quite multicultural actually. People are there from all over the world. For my experience, most of the people have been quite friendly to me, and they have helped me during my course until now.
So, Arpit, how is the course? I mean, you told me you're studying construction management, right?
Yes.
So how is the course? How is the assessment there? For example, in Germany, in structural engineering, we were not having any in-semester assessment. We just had to, I don't know, study in the end. We just had to give the exams, and that was it. Like, there was nothing like assignments, quizzes, very less presentations. Although right now, when I'm doing this international engineering and management course, it's really different. Like, we have in-semester midterms, we have assignments, we have presentations, but in structural engineering it wasn't like that. What is your experience with construction management in Australia?
Okay, so basically my course is like 80% is management and 20% we would call the technical part, and they are like basically 4 semesters. It's a 2-year degree, and we have to do 4 units per semester, in which there are like technical units, elective units, and the basic units, and there is research also. So we have like research methods, research paper, and research project in our course. Talking about the assessment, so there is just like a regular assessment here in Melbourne. It's not like in India, in which we have just there's an exam at the end of the semester, and it's just you just study in one day or one night before,
Yeah.
and you
I
you are able
remember,
to
I
get
remember
you,
it's
you're
so,
able to get good marks,
yeah,
like we used to do
yeah, exactly,
in our
man.
bachelors.
I remember it so
So
clearly. I and my roommate, like right before the exam, we would go to Arpit and we would like, do just teach us something, teach us something that we can write in the exam. But like this thing doesn't work anymore, right? In our, like, in these foreign countries.
The assessment, it starts from within the first week of the semester. So there are quizzes, there are regular assignments, and certain tasks, like there are group works. So there are different criterias for different units, and it's not like all the units have the post semester examination. So they have assignments that are having like more weightage than the previous one. So it could be 60% weightage or 50% weightage. But in the end, your overall progress is measured. So you have to study all the semester. And also one thing I would like to add is that they are quite strict about plagiarism here. So you can't just like copy and paste from any other student, or you can't copy and paste from Google. You have, the stuff needs to be original. You have to completely do it by yourself. And most of the part that I have found until now in my course is that it's mostly industrial based. It's not like you just have to cram it all and type in the assignment. So you have to really go through the topic. You have to search various articles and journals and papers. That's how it works here. I think it's completely different from Indian education system.
Do you have oral exams too in Australia, or?
No, there are no such kind, like there is no viva, there is no oral examination.
I think our bachelor's was the most chilled thing we ever did in our life, really.
Yeah, I think so. You were able to get 75%, 80% just by studying one night before the exam. So what could be better than that?
And here, like, it's like constant grind throughout the semester, and then in the end, you get to know, okay, how you did in the semester. So Arpit, how is it like, how is it to make friends? Is it easier to make friends in Australia? Because in Germany, people are a bit cold. They can be friendly with you, but they wouldn't really be your friend. It wouldn't be like, you know, you would just meet somebody and you're in the same class, you meet a few times, and then afterwards you're going out, I don't know, to eat something together or something like that. It's not like that here. How is it in Australia?
I wouldn't say that people are cold here. People are quite friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter from what background they are. So it just, all it requires is that you go and approach them, or maybe sometimes they'll come and approach you.
Mm-hmm.
So it just completely depends if you're an extrovert or you're an introvert. If you're an extrovert, if you are confident and you want to make new friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say if you go and approach anyone, they would be quite friendly to you. And then it's totally up to you. So all in all, I would say it's quite easy to make friends here.
How is your interaction with the professors, like in the university?
We have actually three things. One is the lectures, second is the tutorials, and third are the labs. So in the lectures, there is not that much time in which you can go and interact with the professors. You have to wait for the tutorials maybe, because in the tutorial it's more like on a one-on-one session in which you can ask all your queries with the lecturer or with the tutor where that might be present at that moment. Speaking about the professors also, they're also quite helpful. They will guide you properly. They will not spoon feed you, but if you go and ask them any query that you might not able to get, they will guide you in the right way.
It's the same in Germany, honestly. We also have these tutorials and then we have lectures. So again, in lectures you don't have so much time, but still in the end you can go and ask stuff. But in tutorials, like, of course you have the whole time where you can just ask the professors whatever questions you have or whatever troubles you had during completing a homework or something. Professors are really nice. They are really curious to listen to what you have to say. If you have an idea or something, they would be more than glad to just listen to it and, you know, help you out with it, and even like support you sometimes. They might go out of their way just to support you with some, I don't know, some recommendation letter for some student exchange program, for some internship or whatever, you know. It's not so much of a grind like we had in India. In India, it was like really difficult to get a letter of recommendation, even from the HOD or I don't know, from the teachers too. But here, I think it's really, really chilled. So that was the part one, guys. It was just the comparison, the general comparison of how it is to study in Australia, how it is to study in Germany. Both of the countries, depending on the course, have in-semester assessments, and people are more or less friendly. The work you have to do in the university, it is going to be way more than it is in India. And also, if you have any questions or something, feel free to ask the professors. They will always be there to help you. Part one is over. In the part two, we will discuss the cost of living in Australia versus Germany. Subscribe to the channel, guys, share it with your friends, and we'll see you in the next video.